Once upon a time in the bustling town of Balanceville, there lived three best friends: assets, liabilities, and equity. Assets was left-handed, and liabilities and equity were right-handed. They were inseparable and always went on adventures together. However, they had one peculiar rule. They could only go out if they maintained their balance according to the famous accounting equation: assets equal liabilities plus equity. Assets being left-handed was on the left side of the equation, and liabilities and equity being right-handed were on the right side of the equation. One sunny day, while planning their next adventure to the annual balance sheet festival, they noticed something strange. Assets had lost track of some of his belongings.
Oh no. I can't find my cash or my office equipment. If I don't find them soon, we won't be able to go to the festival.
Liabilities chuckled nervously.
Well, you know what happens when you lose track of your assets. We might not be balanced anymore.
Equity chimed in with a grin.
Don't worry, we'll just have to figure this out together. Remember our motto: if we work as a team, we can solve anything.
The trio decided to split up and search for the missing assets. Assets went to the local bank to check if any cash was hiding there. Meanwhile, liabilities visited all the vendors in town who she might owe. Equity took it upon herself to investigate whether any new investments had come in that could help balance things out. After hours of searching high and low, they reconvened at their favorite hangout called the Double Entry.
Did anyone find anything?
Asked Assets with a worried look.
I found some amounts owed,
Said Liabilities proudly.
but that just adds more weight to my side, the right side.
And I discovered that we have some new investors.
Exclaimed Equity excitedly.
But that just adds even more weight to the right side. Without your cash and equipment, we still can't balance.
Suddenly Assets shouted out.
I just remembered. I hid my cash in my desk drawer and left my office equipment in the computer room.
With everything accounted for, they plugged it into their beloved accounting equation: assets equal liabilities plus equity. And lo and behold, the accounting equation balanced. The left side equaled the right side. With everything sorted out and balanced just in time for the festival, the trio danced their way through Balanceville towards the annual Balance Sheet Festival. As they entered the festival grounds filled with colorful booths showcasing financial fun facts and games about accounting principles, Assets raised his hand and declared loudly for everyone to hear.
Here's to teamwork. Without each other's support for using double-entry bookkeeping for recording transactions and properly using debits and credits, we wouldn't be able to keep our equation balanced.
And so they celebrated all night long under the stars, because in Balanceville, every adventure was better when shared among friends who understood that assets equal liabilities plus equity was not just an equation, but a way of balancing the books. What should you have learned from this story? What the accounting equation is: assets equal liabilities plus equity, that the equation must always balance. Assets are on the left side, and liabilities and equity are on the right side of the equation. Did you recall that assets was left-handed and liabilities and equity were right-handed? The double-entry bookkeeping system and debits and credits keep the equation balanced.